My stomach is full. My water is here. You guys are here. Maligan is playing Grim Dawn. This day is an amazing day for Grim Dawn, man. Welcome into this part 2 of the SSF on Purifier, which hopefully is not gonna, well, die as quickly as the Tactician, right? So last time we did basically all of Vanilla. Today I'm gonna do all of Ashes of Mammoth, that's for sure. Gonna do all the ashes, and then also do like stuff like Hidden Path and some other side quests. Probably not dungeons though. We're gonna do like dungeons and Forgotten Gods probably next episode. Forgotten Goats. Grim Dawn Forgotten Goats indeed. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna start this out with an intro sequence, right?
Arum Nital, Loith Soleil, Loith Bismil, Monum Ogrum Thonokolo Utoklein!
This is not boring anyway, right? Ataxelu is all we care about. So yeah, you got like a quest here, you get another quest here. And then we're gonna make our way towards Act 5, right? Act 5, as you might know, is like over here, right? It starts over here. So we're gonna go to Birch Village to open up the way, right? We got a pendant from Inquisitor Creed, which is gonna show us the way. What the fuck? I was watching that? Well, this is like for all the people who don't own Grim Dawn or the expansions, right? Like, I'm gonna tease you with a like CGI or like whatever you want to call it, like a cutscene, and to watch the rest you have to buy the game, right? Was it lagging? So maybe we should buy like a better computer, right? Because it's starting to lag. What is this? Alright, I mean, these guys are like level 1 here, right? Because it's like Act 1, and yeah, things on Norman Elite don't scale up all the way with you, just they have like a certain areas have like a certain level range, right? They can like be in, and only on Ultimate, all areas are gonna like scale up to your max level. But yeah, that's where you have to go, right? You have to like open up this barrier here. And now we're basically already in Act 5. Little do they know it's the only CGI in Grim Dawn. I mean, apart from the very first intro sequence, I guess, yeah. I guess so. Alright, so here in the Gloom world, right, this is what this world is called, this forest is called, the Gloom world. You basically have to find the heart of Caraxes, right? So you gotta kill Caraxes, and for that you have to find his den. I mean, his den is not that hard to find. However, before we go to his den, there are like a couple of other things you can like check out here, right? Because there's gonna be a shrine here, as well as like a small side quest thingy, right? Attached to this chest here, right? Nani's stash. Now we're gonna find the stash, and for that you also need some dynamite, right? We have 3 dynamite in the stash right now. I would probably go for the shrine first though, which is like over here in like the northeastern corner. I'm going for round 2 versus Adric on Elite. I don't know, I guess Depends on like my stats once I am elite. If my stats are good enough or not. Alright, that's the shrine, right? Shrine is nice because you get a devotion font, and we're gonna work on that magi, right? That's what the plan is, yeah. First Plunk, now Malagant, who's next? I don't know. Maybe people like Alkaiser and Nugi are gonna play Grim Dawn as well again. Or, I don't know. All the people that are like fed up with the PoE League, I guess. As well as fed up with Titan Quest, because the Titan Quest is only Grim Dawn 0.5, right? Also, there's this quest here to find Garrett Torben, right? He's like always spawning here. Only has this one spawn location. He's a little bit stubborn, but eventually he will allow you to save him. And yeah, let's go for the stash, right? Then the stash is like in the western or like northwestern corner of this map. Oh yeah, over here. There we go, you need like some dynamite for this. One, okay. And now we get the chest here. And also for opening the chest we get some XP. Which is, well, pretty nice, right? Okay, I just put more points of Flame Touch for now. Or do I max this out? Maybe like one here and two down here. We gotta get some more HP, and like more HP is... Like you get more HP through, for example, just putting points into the Mastery Bar round. And we wanna like level both Masteries to 50 eventually on the Purifier, because we wanted to get both Brimstone as well as Order of Singer, right? Yo, Skipper, welcome on, and General Chaos, welcome, welcome. Have I found all the new areas yet? Yes, I have a video on YouTube showing off like all the areas. I did think, I mean, I think I found all of them except for like two. And like for the last two, like chat helped me out. Next Purifier? Yeah, this is a SSF Purifier right now. We're at least gonna take this guy up to, well, 94, if I don't die. Or like up to 100, not to like level up to 100. How much I'm gonna do in the end game in SSF mode, I'm not sure yet. I might just like convert this into a non-SSF once I am max level. But yeah. It can still be helpful as a like leveling guide for SSF from like 1 to 100, I hope. Alright, so this is gonna be the cave, like Caraxes' den here in the Gloom world, right? The den of Caraxes. Yeah, at least this guy's gonna be taken all the way up to Elite Elric, right? If he's gonna survive that guy or not, we'll see. Maybe I'm just gonna skip him though, I don't know. Like... On the other hand, like I should know how to like not die against him this time, right? Alright, we got a totem, right? You see a totem, you click a totem, you defeat the totem, and then you get a blueprint. That's how it works. So we got another blueprint here. Seems good, seems good. Skip by Skipper. Alright. And this is basically all you need to find here, right? You need to get the heart, you need to find the father of Amala Torben, right? And you gotta find the Nana's stash quest and the shrine, and that's basically all you do here in the Gloom Vault, and then you kinda only have to like make your way to the next level, which is, well, when in doubt, just go north, right? Or like A little bit northeast here in this case, I guess. There we go. You see Chthon totem, you skip. Yeah, Chthonian totems are like, void touch totems are probably the scariest, I agree. North walking simulator. Yeah, I mean you can turn the camera, but they still made this game like with people who are not turning the camera in mind. So she's laughing at us for being an Inquisitor and wanting her help, but yeah, that's what we actually do need. We need her help here. But she asks like a lot of questions from us. Also, yeah, I mean, I talked about this witch here, right, in Act 3 in the Blood Grove. This is the one you saved in the Blood Grove, and well, you get like, yeah, not too much XP, but a little bit. Also like a little bit reputation, which is not bad, but yeah. I mean, if you decided to kill her, I guess it wasn't like a big deal. Alright, so the Agnenborg area has actually a couple of points of interest. And you only have basically 2 quests when you like go here, right? You have the quest to find Barrowholm, which is gonna be like all the way at the end of this bog, right, over here. And to find the Traveling Witches, right? Now there are a couple of other points of interest though, that are like attached to other side quests. And you can do those quests in advance, even if you don't have the quest line actually. Even if you don't have that quest active. So number 1 is over here, Genaxia's Den, right? So you go down here into this dwelling entrance and kill Genaxia. Also, Phoebix 1, welcome on, thanks for the follow. And here you have a hidden stash, right? We're just gonna totally drop garbage, because hidden stashes aren't really that amazing, but yeah, you might get lucky, right? And then you have this boss after these vines, Genaxia the Betrayer, and you just kill her, right? With your deeps. Also, one thing that I wanted to mention is that, like, if you haven't found a Oathbreaker or Arduous Inquisition, right, I got kinda lucky finding these items, especially the Oathbreaker is like really strong. If you don't find these, I mean, you can always go to Homestead and buy the fire gun there. Or, I mean, just use any other, like, pistol that has, like, some fire damage at attack speed, I guess it's fine as well. And there's also like one hidden chest over here, I guess I could show you this one as well, right? Why not? Since we're at it here. Alright, so in this part of the bog there's nothing more of interest, so you just wanna like move on to the next part of the bog. And there we're gonna have some more, like a couple of more points of interest here. Yana Monkas, everybody, welcome in, Big Mac. Also Ines Fidden, welcome. What do the names of the totem mean? Explain. What do you mean, Void Touched? Void Touched spawns Chthonians, obviously, right? And then you have 3 tiers, right? You have the standard one, which doesn't have like an additional name. Then you have, what do we call it, Forsaken and Ancient. Forsaken being basically harder than the non-Forsaken, and Ancient being harder than Forsaken on average. They seem to have like a, not like a fixed amount of enemies that they always spawn. Sometimes they're easier, sometimes they're like harder. So like Forsaken is like the medium difficulty one, right? But this one was still very easy, so maybe like it rolled like a lower amount of enemies or something. Seems like these have some RNG attached to the amount of enemies that they can spawn as well. There's a side area over here, right, which is like entirely optional. And there's like a Kraken boss there. I don't think there's even a shrine there on normal, right? Like it's, I mean, you can do it, but it's like super optional. Like, you don't even get XP for, like, that's not like a quest line attached to that. So it's kind of whatever. Oh yeah, also we're gonna need to find one of these venom, like venom gaze bile, then a leaf mane horn, and a Agnes bloom. I mean, one Agnes bloom is never enough, right? You need like, you can never have enough blooms, right? But there's like a side quest that will require you to find like one bloom, one leaf mane horn, and one of these like basilisk venoms, right? When they call Karl the Kraken, the cringe hard. Thanks for the follow. And it's Fidam, welcome on, welcome on. Also Akira, welcome on, welcome on. How are you? Question, if you wear a molten claw that gives 100% physical damage to fire to canister bomb, does the internal trauma from proved casing become burn damage? Yes, that is correct. Did I give a try to tier 3? I did not. I haven't bought the game and honestly it doesn't look like interesting enough to make me buy it right now. There's a second den here. This is the den of Laria. We're gonna go back to her a little bit later. We don't need to talk to her yet. We need to find another like cave in the second part, but like after this Agnenborg is basically like the second, after this Agnenborg rift here, basically starts like the second part of the bog, right? And in the second part of the bog, there are 3 spawn locations for Silvaria's den. That's the one we're looking for. And spawn location number 1 being over here, so you kind of like want to go here to check this out, right? It's very casual. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be like one of those games that are like fun for one playthrough for me as well. Like I would definitely enjoy playing it, but I probably wouldn't enjoy paying the high price, or like the high-ish price tag it has right now. Like I wouldn't enjoy a one-time playthrough only for like a game that's like that expensive, right? I don't know, if it's like 20 bucks instead of 40, I might think about it, but I think it's 40 right now, right? So yeah, I would probably just skip it for now. Spawn location number 2 for Silvaria's den is gonna be basically exactly here. So since I didn't spawn in spawn location number 1 or 2, we're gonna check out spawn location number 3, which is gonna be a little bit deeper into the bog. Which means we're actually gonna do another quest before Silvaria's done, which is gonna be this den over here instead. Or like the tomb of Ugdal instead, right? Right, that's the searing ring. But that's of celerity, right? Like these living rings are really good actually. They have like a bunch of resistances, or like vitality resistance, as well as health and elemental damage as like a base. And then they can roll with like additional fire or health, whatever you need, right? So check them out, they're pretty good. Alright, there's another shrine here, that's why we're gonna wanna go here. And there's gonna be a ghost in here, like a Wendigo spirit in here, called Ugdal. And you can either decide to kill him by helping him, or you can just kill him by killing him, right? And if you help him, you're gonna lose a Wendigo spirit and then gain one again. If you just kill him, you just gain one for free, so it's... When it comes to materials, it's like more efficient to just kill him. I guess not like the nicer way to make him go to another world, but when it comes to efficiency, that's kinda what you should do. Like mat efficiency at least. But yeah, I mean, feel free to do whatever you want to on your role playthrough, right? Kill him with kindness, yeah. Also, welcome on Wix, how are you, man? Long time no see. Welcome, welcome. We are an Inquisitor after all. Yeah, we gotta purge these unholy creatures, right? Also, okay. So that was the Tomb of Ugdal, right? Next we're gonna find the Traveling Witches, which are basically around the corner here. There we go, let's rescue these. And now we can proceed towards the third spawn location of Severia's Den, which is gonna be over here in the western corner of this northern part. Right, over here. We're not gonna enter though, we're just gonna leave a rift gate here for now, because like once you enter and like kill the boss, you have to like walk all the way back into them. And you can save some time by just like putting a portal there and going towards the next rift gate and like porting back to your own personal port. So we're gonna do that here. So I still wonder, like, when are they gonna use this area, right? It's like they added so many areas in the last patch, but there's still like so many potential areas in the game that they could like open up for people to play in it. Alright, let's go back to the portal, person portal. How's Grim Dawn life? It's pretty grim. But yeah, that's actually doing pretty fine now. Grim Dawn's doing fine. Grim Dawn just had another patch, right? Some weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I think like 3 by now. Or 4 even, I don't know. But yeah, the game's doing good. Still has like a healthy player base, I would say. And still get some patches. And we also have another patch confirmed. Patch 1.1.9, which is gonna come, well, I don't know, either like by the end of this year or like early next year probably. Listen. Yeah, they're balancing stuff and they're adding new stuff on top, right? Nice. They're not like adding full-fledged expansions, but they're like adding, yeah, like some items, some side areas, right? So there's also like new stuff to try out every now and then. So that'll keep you interested in the game. It's pretty nice. Not Inquisitor, even the Purifier. Yeah, we have to purify all of these, right? Alright. The Silvaria boss on normal, like everything, kinda not that hard, as you can see. On higher difficulties, this boss can certainly become a lot harder. But yeah, it's not like a super scary boss, even on hardest difficulty. Alright, so we basically did all we had to do in the bog. Right, we have Kajanaxia, we've gotten... actually we haven't gotten a leaf main horn yet, right? I think I'm missing the horn. But hopefully we'll get that like in the bog behind Barrowhome here. We've got an Acton Bloom, we have dealt with Ugdal and gotten the Devotion Shrine there as well. And what else is there on the menu? I mean, we rescued the Traveling Witches, right? We've killed Sevaria. It's pretty good. Alright, do I need this? Anchorine's leg armor. Not sure. My stun rest is pretty bad right now. My aether rest is also very bad actually. I need like more resistances, right? More aether rest, more stun rest. Searing is good, it's like a very good prefix. Celerity is casting speed though, not like attack speed, so that's kinda sad. Yeah, no upgrades actually. The helmet here is kinda... I don't know. This one is still so good, right? It's crazy good. These boots aren't bad. Lich of Frostbite. Tempest of Celerity. Man, everything kinda sucks here. What is this? Charge of Thunder. I mean, if you're playing Lightning, then this is really good. But we are kinda playing Fire, so it's not that great. Vigorous of Attack has bonus OA and bonus health, right? This wouldn't be too bad, but on the other hand... I don't know, I think I'm happy with the rings I have, right? Yeah, probably. Am I going for the Dagon set, maybe? Later. Possibly. I mean, if you would like to... Like, if I was to keep on playing dual wield Fire Strike all the way to endgame, then yeah, I would want to get the Dagon set later on, right? Dagon set is like one of the go-to sets for like dual wield Fire Strike, or like the go-to set for dual wield Fire Strike. I mean, you can play dual wield Fire Strike with like some other setups, but Dagon is like the straightforward version, I would say, right? Already sick of PoE League. Yeah, I feel like lots of people don't like the current PoE League too much, right? Heist doesn't seem to be the best league ever. Alright, here in the Agdenborg, or like here behind Berholm, if you have decided to go friendly with them, right, you can also like decide to not go friendly with them, obviously. There are reasons to do so, for sure. Especially lore reasons, and also some item reasons if you want to like farm some specific monster frequents, which I'm not gonna need on this character though. But yeah, if you have decided to be friendly with them, you have to do 2 quests, right? Restore the wards and rescue like the travelers, right? Yo, Jan, welcome on. And Ground Zero, how you, man? Welcome on, welcome on. Booba. What? Booba. I see people spamming that on like... What's it called again? Quinn's chat a lot. Alright, we got the Leaf Main Horn, right? This is what we need as well for another side quest. We got a totem over here, alright. I see totem, I go to totem and kill totem, right? Kinda wanna not get smacked by shamblers there, so try to keep your distance against these shamblers. Also, Benny the Banda, welcome up. Talking about Berholm MIs. Is the conversion on the hand from fire to cold a Victor Flame local or global? It's actually local, so it's not as good as you might think it is. I mean, nevertheless, the physical resistance that you get towards Prismatic Burst is still like really good for pretty much any cold Nightblade, right? But yeah, the conversion is only local. Also Apak, welcome on, welcome on. Alright, we restored Ward 1, 2 and 3 in a sec here as well, and also rescued both of the Travelers groups. Now there's one quest you can also do in advance here, after like activating all these wards and like saving the Travelers, or like saving in quotation marks, but they're gonna be turned into stew actually. The stew? Is that how you say it? Stew, right? The thing that you eat must be kinda similar to soup. Stew, right? Yeah, okay. And yeah, that other quest that you can do in advance here is clearing out the mine here, right? The Agdenborg mine. Or whatever that one is called, Berholm mine, I guess. Berholm mine. let's do this. And what you have to do here in the mine, I mean, you don't see the stars on the map if you don't have the actual quest. But basically you have to like kill 6 Agnes pit creepers, like these a little bit more greenish crabs in here. But if you just do like a kind of full clear, you're gonna kill like 8 of them anyway. So as long as you walk through here the same way as I do, you should like finish the quest automatically anyway, right? As long as you just go all the way to the boss in here. We have some more pit creepers here, alright. Just kill everybody, yeah, kinda. I mean, as long as you just go for the boss, right? As long as you like take the standard route towards the boss here, you should kill enough of them actually. I feel like I have like a small energy problem, like I do need to use a pot every now and then. I mean, it's still fine, I have enough pots, but it's getting a little bit annoying. Alright, that's Russ. This boss deals like lots of Aether damage, so if you don't have like good Aether runs, which I actually don't have right now, then you should be a little bit careful with this guy, right? I have what, 20 Aether runs, more guys. You killed everything and you're still missing 2? What? Well, that seems pretty bad, yeah. Also my buffs stopped working when I was out of energy, right? Whoops. You have to be careful like running out of energy. Like sometimes your buffs will like stop working when you... wait, these belts are actually not too bad. But like +1 demolitionist is just so much better right now, right? I mean, they have like good resistances on top, right? Like bleed, poison, entrapment resistance, right? Like this one is pretty juicy. And like Aether to elemental conversion, but honestly I don't really care too much about that. I will keep this one for now because like +1 demolitionist is like way more valuable at this stage of the game. But yeah, the crabs, the ghost crabs here can actually drop like some useful belts for you here. Alright, so we did both of these quests, right? Now we're gonna
we've always had
be able to grab another quest. And the fetish. You need a fetish for the Coven of the Three, right? I mean the Coven of Agnes, right? For these guys, right? So that she can like basically help you out with like finding Agnes. Deadly Aim, sure. Deadly Aim is like a pretty good one-pointer at all stages of the game. And later on, putting it to like 4 points or even soft capping it is pretty good as well. Alright, Laria's done, we gotta deal with Laria. You can either decide to kill her or let her live. If you let her live though, you get another Wendigo spirit for free, so you can kinda like get 2 Wendigo spirits already for free in this act, right? You got one for her and one from killing Ugdal, right? So yeah, already 2 for free here. And you will need these later for like crafting items or like relics as well, so stacking up on Wendigo spirits is not a bad thing. Yeah, Waxonius, welcome on, welcome on. Alright, I don't have enough reputation with these guys yet to like get the next quest, but that's fine. And if you kill her, you also lose a bit of Coven reputation. Oh yeah, interesting. True, true.
You've returned. You chose to the altar of Reto.
Alright, so we can move on with our main quest, which is save Agnes and the
Now that you
rift
have
here.
what you came ever since the deep beneath.
But yeah, we have some side quests here.
That's good. You will
We can just hand in now, since we've done all of them in advance earlier, right? Also another one here.
Go right. It up to you.
Okay. And that one as well. Seems good. I mean, that's basically all of Act 5 already, except for one more thing, right? There's a side dungeon here, which has a shrine. But I guess we're just gonna, like, go there and complete it once I go for, like, all the dungeons. Anyway, which is probably gonna be, like, next episode or something. Alright, let's move on with this main campaign here. There's one scary thing though. I have like no Aetherus, and the next act, right, Act 6 here, it's gonna be full of Aether damage. So I should probably like try to get more Aetherus. I mean, there are certainly ways of getting more Aetherus though. Loker down for the first time? Dang, dude. Congrats. That's huge. Congrats, Grubby. Well played, well played. Boots dropped, alright. Now you gotta just farm him for the full set, right? Then you can do some proper speed up on him. Alright, for this part of this Act 6, I mean technically this is still Act 5, right? I think, yeah, basically the boss of this Chthonian Rift is gonna be the end boss of Act 5. And honestly, there's like nothing of interest here. You just go through this area towards the next Chaos Rift. So when in doubt, just go north, right? Just go north and yeah, kill some Chthonians on the way. Kind of the same thing for the second level here. Just gonna like go for the boss. Привет, Director, welcome on, welcome on. Alright, so the boss is over here, in the center of this arena. Ekzul, also known as Eketlul, because it's not that hard. Alright, as long as you don't sign his volcanoes, which is gonna spawn when he like lives longer, you're fine, right? I mean, you can always go with the advice, stand in fire DPS higher, but I would not advise you to do that against Ekzul, right?
Is that your mother? I'm sorry for
Alright, Agnes, you can opt to fight and kill this guy, right, to get an achievement. I mean, you can't kill him, but like, you can defeat him in battle. And since this is only normal, I think we're gonna try this here, right? It shouldn't be too hard. Well, he's not moving. Oh, there we go. No, he's... He does have a ring of steel that like stuns though. That can be a little bit annoying, I guess. You only have to like take him down to half health, so that's fine. Alright. Seems good. And you get like an achievement for this, so if you haven't done this yet, if you haven't tried this yet, you should try it at least once. He does hurt like quite a bit more on higher difficulties though, so that can be risky depending on your actual gear and how comfortable you feel with your build. Right? Have I ever killed Agnes in Ultimate? Yeah, usually I do it on all of my like proper characters. How does he rate versus other bosses? I mean, he's harder than most other main campaign bosses, that's for sure. I would say he's maybe like as strong as like the new pit bosses. Kind of on the same level, I guess. But has like more health. Yeah. He probably is like a little bit, has like less DPS than the pit bosses actually, but like more health for sure. Alright, I'm 45 and I still don't have any Aetherus, right? I should definitely like, I mean, Seer Resolve would give me Aetherus, right? I kinda wanna rush there, honestly. How many more levels is Snap down? This was like 17 points and then like 118. That's like 6 levels, right? That's yeah. Not the viable strategy right now. And I need the Aetherus like basically 2 minutes or like 1 minute for now. I should go back to town and craft like some Aetherus augments, or like components, right? You can fight Agnes? Yeah, you can. You also get an achievement from him, like a hidden achievement. For defeating him, not for like losing against him though, obviously. Oh well. Really have to like watch my buffs. I watch my energy. Also here in this area there is a Chaos Rift that can that has multiple spawn locations as well. But basically it can spawn wherever there's like a Chaos Star like those on the ground, right? So keep an eye out for those signs, and if you find it while going through this area here, then you should leave a rift, like a personal rift there. If you don't find it yet, then well, like me, then we'd have to like go back to find us later then, I guess. Which is fine. Yeah, it's not here either. Yeah, there's like one more spawn location that I missed, I guess, and yeah, it spawned over there, not here. We gotta go north, right? Obviously. Just go north. What are good constellations for energy regen? I mean, early on, Scotland's Light had actually like 3 flat energy regen. This is not too bad. Scotland's Light is pretty decent early. O'Clain's Lantern has like some, but you need like a scepter or dagger for that. Then you have Viper, which actually has energy leech, right? Should probably get to this. It's like only 2 points in, right? Only 2 points for energy leech. Tip the scale is really good for energy as well. You can just like search for it, right? Energy, regeneration, then you see like Mantis has some. This has only 1. Harvestman's has quite a bit. Oh yeah, Bard's Harp is also pretty good for energy. Like, this is really good for energy as well. Riot, I mean, this is like only like a little bit of energy. Lotus is pretty decent because it also like increases overall energy regen by 15%. Like for tier 1, that's pretty decent. But yeah, like the big ones for energy are Harp, Scales, Tree of Life kinda also, but you don't probably like do that usually. And Scythe, right? Like Scythe, Harp, and Scales, right? And for Leech, Viper, right, for energy Leech. Okay, there's some other energy Leech. Oh yeah, Revenant also has energy Leech. So Revenant, Viper. Yeah, those are also Ula, apparently. No, this is resistance. Energy Leech resistance, okay. Yeah, Scales also has leech on the proc, that's true. Yeah, Scales has like insane energy actually. Yeah, Scales has all kind of stuff. Scales also has a flat RR, right? Like, Scales is a pretty good devotion overall. For sure. Alright, let's move down to the center here. Scales has everything. Basically. But yeah, I should probably go for Viper on this one then. I mean, Viper also has like percent RR, right? Like percent resistance reduction. But it's also pretty good. So yeah, the Burning Setter here has this boss called Turnips, right? Which we just killed. And then this Burning Setter also has Noni, Arakiel. Thanks so much for the Prime. Welcome on, welcome on. Thank you so much for your support. Enjoy these emotes, and yeah, welcome on, welcome on. You wait. How do you even say that? You weigh the pits on the scales. Yeah, exactly. I know, sound like simple English words are so hard to pronounce sometimes. It's like way. You know the way? What? English is weird sometimes. No way. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back for the Chthonian Rift here later, and just gonna proceed with the main quest line a bit. Once I got some Aether Res, right? Like, I need some Aether resistance first. So let me check devotions, if I can get some Aether resistance on devotions like easily as well right now, or if that's like pretty hard to get to. I mean, Throne has 10, Scroll's Light has 8. Could do like Throne and Light instead of Quill. I mean, Quill also has 8 though. No, I guess I'm just gonna get it through like components, right? So which components do give us Aether Res? Also, one more thing to note here is that this quest here, right? Rescuing the Father gives you a tonic of reshaping, and this is a tonic which you can use to reset your attributes, and this is literally the only way in the game to reset your attributes, so should be careful with like using these. These are really important items. What, is that good? No, right? It's not bad, but it's not really like super good either. Alright, so Aether resistance. We have Aether Soul and Purified Salt as our options. And also I only have 3 crystals right now, which means I can only craft one of these anyway. And Aether Soul needs Wrath Stones, which I believe need more crystals to craft. So I'm just gonna roll with 1 Purified Salt for now, which I'm gonna use instead of the Hellbane's ammo, I think, for now. I mean, Hellbane's ammo was pretty nice, but I think it has like served its purpose. I don't lose like too much DPS here, right? So let's use a Purified Salt instead, which is gonna give us the Aether Ward aura. It's gonna increase my Aether Res by 20%, which is, well, not super amazing, but it's a bit. Also, what you can do is you can like
come see what's left of my wares.
Put Aether resistance here, click on buyback, and then sell your items, like sell all of your items, right? And then it will like automatically highlight all that have Aether Res on them. This way, like, you don't have to like check all of your items like in your inventory piece by piece. You can just like sell them and then look at them in the shop. So this one would have 14. But also my current shoulders are just like, I don't know, they're so good, right? Plus 3 Brimstone is just insane, man. What about the relic? Can't I like craft the relic? Didn't I get like Conflagration relic or something? I did, right? Configuration needs Ruination, Inferno, and Calamity. I got the Inferno now. Calamity, Ruination. Both of these need a brain each. I don't have many brains. Thanks. Alright, the Rigid Shell. There's gonna be one workaround on this as well then, right? We need an Inferno, a Ruination, and a Calamity, right? So for Ruination we need one more brain. How do we get another brain? Well, there is a smith in the Necropolis, actually, which can transmute blood into heart into brain, I believe. So let's go there. You can basically, like, these 3 purple mats are basically interchangeable when you know that you can visit this smith here, who is like somewhere in the middle here. Right, oh, there's the symbol, there he is. So Horus the Cursed Smith, right? And if you go all the way down to, with like accessories and components, right? You can see that for a brain you need a blood. Alright, there we go. We get ourselves a brain. Seems good. Yo, Bob, welcome on. And Dark Nexus, welcome on, guys. English is what happens if you throw a lot of different languages in a pot and mix it. I mean, that's true, right? It's like old German. It's like old like Danish or like old Norse, basically. Then you have like the Celtic languages in there. You have French in there. Like Anglo-Saxon language as well. It's like, yeah. English is like a melting pot of even more languages than others, I feel like. English is kind of unique when it comes to that. Alright, we got the Ruination, we now have the Infernal Relic. Which, well, does not provide attack speed and flat elemental damage. But it would provide like +1 all skills to Demolitionists, which overall is like gonna result in more DPS, as you can see. Also, we're gonna lose this weapon pool skill, which is, well, kinda sad, but I guess we're gonna live without it as well. And also, we're gonna lose some Pierce Rush, but gain some Elemental Rush. Which is like a fine trade-off if I had more Pierce Rush. But yeah, that's fine. Alright. Put this one here. Now, once you are in Act 5 though, right, once you have started the Ashes of Marmoth expansion, this Spirit Giant here died trying to defend Devil's Crossing, right? F in chat for her. Right, she's like down there below, right, somewhere, I don't know. And there's another Spirit Guide in Coven's Refuge though. Right? So once you've made it to Coven's Refuge, you can start respec. And here we can like pull some points from from skills we don't need that high, right? 3 skill points saved here. And we can use these to just push Inquisitor, right? Seems good. Alright. I think even with 40% Aetherus, we should be fine for the next act now. She was wrapped into pieces. Rush Inquisitor Seal. I kind of want to rush Steel Resolve, honestly, first for the like Aether and Chaos runs. But Inquisitor Seal is also gonna be good. Especially for like a certain boss in Elite, right? Yeah, I saw that, Jafar. I was also hyped seeing him play Grim Dawn again. Do you see her die in the cutscene? I don't think so, actually. But the NPCs that are like standing around the giant, like the dead Hulk in Devil's Crossing, basically tell you that she like sacrificed herself or something, like that she died while defending Devil's Crossing or something. I think that's like how it is. It's not in the cutscene though, I think. Lore. Alright, this is another side area that you can do if you have dynamite. Not needed to do, but I mean, we have the dynamite, so let's just do it. Also here you find a pretty exciting item. What? It's actually level 50, what the heck? I can't even equip it. Oops. Alright, I mean, this is the boss here, right? Gotta cross the mountain. He actually has a pretty nice chest that I was hoping for here. It's like a pretty good Purifier chest because it also like converts chaos to fire, I believe. I didn't get it though. Maybe we should like try resetting for the sky a bit. Maybe later. Maybe like before we go to elite or something, I'm gonna like try to farm the sky a bit. For his chest. Alright, farm the mountain, yeah. Probably. I think it's just like if I don't find a better chest, like a good chest for leveling, then I will farm him a bit. I mean, Gunslingers is still like fine for now, but it's starting to become a little bit squishy, right? Just like my shoulders and my headpiece, like all of these pieces are like really nice for damage, right? But I have like 130, 126. To like 136 plus as well, right? Armor, so this is like very low. But the items that drop now have like up to 500 armor already, or like even higher, so it's kinda... yeah, I kinda wanna switch over to higher armor pieces, at least once I like move over to elite. Like for normal, these pieces are still fine, you don't really need to like have that high armor for normal, because like everything in normal, as I said, is kinda not that hard.
As far as I know, we're the As far as I know, 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 The black. I don't know. So,
let's pick up the quest as well. Yeah, +1 demo is so strong for fire strike dual pistol, indeed. Like you get +1 flame touch, +1 to all 4 points here, right? Vindictive Flame as well, like you can pull some points, put them somewhere else. That's really, really good. As far as I know, What? What as far as you know? What? Like I hate starting the second mastery after 50 because filling up the mastery bar feels hella slow, and I think that exclusive skill adds insane stats. You play Purifier to get Aura of Cancer before level 50 to deal more damage. I mean, yeah, but Brimstone is like more damage. And like RR, like resistance reduction, sure it is important, but it's not quite as important in lower difficulties. But on the other hand, you can also like get it on like Thermite Mine, right? Like you don't need Aura of Center that badly for RR on a Purifier, right? You can just basically go full Demolitionist, have like insane deeps through like that, and we'll just use like Bursting Ground and maybe like range expertise from Demo, I mean from Inquisitor, for like a pretty long time, I would say. Thermite Mine is not good anymore. I mean, it's still good, obviously. I still think it's like a little bit over nerfed, considering like how it works, like how the mechanic of it works. But yeah, like for leveling, it always has been super strong. And, like even the latest nerf doesn't like make it weak for leveling, right? Because it also does deal lots of damage, actually. Like it's not only RR, right? Sorry, it's also lots of damage. At least like on lower levels, and like on higher levels it can be also lots of damage if you like scale it, like with items and such, and a lot of other stuff, but if you max it out, it can also be pretty good damage even later on. Yo Arcane, how are you, man? Ready to lose all of my viewers because Malagan is streaming? Come on, dude. It's not like we have literally the same viewers. It's not like that, man. I mean, I guess we do share like a couple of years, definitely, but not all of them. Definitely not. Yo, Scatterbrain. Scattered brain, how are you, man? You're literally multi-streaming? Yeah, alright. I guess we do have a couple of viewers in common. Will I play LOL with all the new items? Wait, what's happening in LOL? I don't even know what's happening in LOL, dude. I was only watching Worlds, like I don't understand more about the game than what I've seen on Worlds. Also, yeah, Bollag is a boss very similar to the Mountain, as you could tell. He's protecting the gates, or like the bridge rather in this case, right? They were overhaul all the items. Well, then I even know, like, I don't know. When I don't know. It would be like even harder for me like to go back to League then than it already is. What the fuck, probably. Well, what kind of disengage was that, dude? Didn't even know you can jump down there. What? And here I can't jump down here? What? What the fuck is this? But yeah, we're not done here yet, because we have to still like find 2 of these wagons, right? 2 more wagons. Some more 80 crosses as well, right? There's another Ethereal Corpse wagon here. And then there's one more. Which I probably like missed around here. Also, Bakongo, welcome on, thanks for the follow. Welcome on. Alright. I don't know, what is Mother playing? I've like watched the stream for like 1 minute today. Just said hi and like welcome back and stuff like that, then I like had to get ready for my own stream. I think he was playing a Demolitionist, right? I did see that. And he was like level 15, 16, 17. Cocktail, yep. Yeah, early levels Cocktail is really good. I mean, Cocktail is better than Fire Strike, pretty much. Almost all the way to 100. But this is supposed to be a dual wield ranged character, right? So for the theme, we're going all the way with Fire Strike, which is not like terrible, but I still think that like Caster Demolitionist is a little bit faster leveling. For sure. He's fighting Adrek. But he's playing on normal, right? I mean, normal, like Rected Adrek on normal are kind of a joke. Alright, did that quest as well. Speak to the captain, get another side quest here. Oops. And yep. That's basically it, right? Wait, can you already get the Wonder quest already? I wonder. Can you? Oh, you can actually. That's good. Alright, Wanda up here has another interesting quest regarding her memory. We're gonna talk about this one a little bit more in depth here in a bit, once you find the memory. But yeah, moving on, we have this Teacup District, which has a couple of side quests that you don't want to miss in it as well. I mean, you don't want to miss them just because of XP mostly. It's not like you lose out on like any crazy stuff like skill points or something like that if you miss them. It's just mostly about yeah, like XP and reputation. I mean, you can always multi-stream, right? You can always like watch 2 streams at once. Just like Ground Zero does. Alright, so here we want to find these supplies, right? The arcane supplies are always going to be here, in this corner. And then there's always going to be a hidden stash over in this corner here. Which, I mean, it's a hidden stash, so like, if you don't get it, it's not like the end of the world, because like hidden stashes don't have that crazy loot. They're like fine to get, but it's not like super crazy loot. Facing both Eric and Boris. Yeah, on normal you can actually do that. I mean, I did the same on this Purifier as well, I think. Like on normal they're really easy. And I've been spinning the camera like crazy so nobody could find it. I mean, it's over here. But if you have the camera like this, then it's over here. There you go. Yeah, sorry, I'm a spinner. I do spin my camera quite a bit. Then there's another quest here, right, attached to these guys. Richter, talk to this guy, and then you find his stash, or like you're trying to find his stash, right? We're gonna find it here in a bit. Let's actually go, I mean, you can go either way, it doesn't really matter too much. But over here on this side, you always will find the weapon supplies. So if you go the other way around, don't forget to go here for the weapon supplies. Also, there's Flesh Weaver Heraxes in here, which honestly is a rather scary boss compared to like all the others in this act. Because he does have like additional Aether resistance reduction, I believe. But yeah, normal it's still like not too hard. Alright, the Richter's things is gonna be down here. And also if you don't have dynamite to open up the way towards that, there's always gonna be like a guaranteed dynamite over here in this corner. So if you don't have dynamite to detonate this, there's always gonna be one around the corner anyway. That's pretty easy to grab.
Well met.
Narcissmus, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yo, Radam, how are you, man? Doing good, doing good. What do you think about banning Behemoth Devotion on PvP? I guess it's like the easiest thing we can do right now to address like health regen still being a little bit too OP, right? We don't really have to go down there, do we? Alright, then we also like have to find two groups of people that we have to save, right? Group number 1 is gonna be here. Group number 2 is gonna be in another place where I'm gonna head to right now. So, like over here in this corner, right? Here's people group number 2. 1 point for Zeke. And what else do we need? 3 points into Inquisitor, I guess, right? Sounds good. You support changes that are against Resident Sleeper builds? Yeah, I thought so. Also, there's a chest here. If you have the Evangel's memory questline, you will be able to get this chest here and grab her memory. Also, we found a Praetorian shoulder guard. I mean, Praetorian set. Here we go again. Praetorian is arguably the best level 50 blue set for leveling in the game. Like, it just gives you so many resistances, like it's always good for pretty much any build. It's like a 3-piece set though, and like 2-piece bonus are really good as well. Gives you like bonus Aether and Chaos Rest, I believe, right? Oh no, Fizz Rest actually. And 3-piece giving you like insane Aether and Chaos Rest, 35%. So that's pretty crazy. So we'll see, maybe at level 50 I will have to like equip the Praetorian set for a bit. Alright.
So this is what the preliminary
So we've made it up to Crown Hill. Here I will do only 1 vent here in advance. And then go back for Yvonne's memory, actually. There's like 1 vent which is kinda like to the side here. A little bit off course of your like usual course on your way towards the next level. So I'm gonna do this one here in advance, right? This is over here, the western or northern, whatever. It's basically like in the northwest. And also there's a totem there. I don't know, totems always debate me to like doing them. I'm gonna do the totem, right? Can't leave the totem undone. Because totems mean blueprints, right? Seems good. Alright, let's go back to probably Steel Cap District even. And yeah, so Ivana's memory, right? You can either just choose to give it back to her, or you can, well, like read it, right? Read her memories and try to figure out. Wait, where is it even? Here it is, right? Try to figure out what to do with this. Doesn't really tell you that much, though, right? Well, there is one spot that we didn't go to yet, and that's also where her secret hideout is gonna be. Praetorian set still viable to 90. I mean, I think I did my Dervish all the way to 94 with Praetorian set, right? So it is viable to 94. Depending on the build, I guess. So down here, there is a tomb, right? The Tomb of Harold Mathis. And if you have Ivana's memory in your stash, like in your inventory right now, then you can click this torch here, right? And then this part moves, But now the thing is, if you like go here and like go inside the script and like loot her stuff and then go to Yvonne's back, like go back to Yvonne, she's gonna basically like know that you've looted her stuff. What you can do though is go back to Secret District now and talk to her now and give back her memories to her, right? Then she doesn't know, Pet Beloved, that I'm gonna go there. Right, return Yvonne's notes, there you go. So now we can basically like double dip on the quest. Right, and we can go here. We can still go here because we left the portal here. We can still loot her stuff, which honestly isn't that amazing, but it does give you like an achievement, I believe. Like a hidden Steam achievement as well. If you don't have this one, you should probably check out her hideout once. With a normal, I mean, this is like no loot at all, right? What the fuck? Aren't there like supposed to be more chests here? Did she scam me? Did I get baited? Wow. That was kinda unrewarding, but either way, she is still gonna thank me with a gift, right? Because she thinks I didn't go to her place, right? And this chest would always give you a guaranteed legendary on ultimate difficulty, not on this one though. That's actually bad, right? This converts fire to vitality, we don't want to do that. Don't do that. It's almost good gun, right? It's almost better than Aldur's Inquisition, but just barely not, right? Alright. Let's see if she has another quest for us. No, she doesn't. Okay, so we basically did all the quests here in the Sea Cap District, right? Let's move on to the Crown Hill area. Every gun is a good gun, more guns the better. Alright, so exhaust number 2, the eastern exhaust, is always over here, right? Oh no, it's actually the southern, right? It's so weird sometimes. Like, where's the southern, this one northern, this one eastern? I mean, I guess it does make sense, kinda. Yeah, I've asked him if he bought a gun yet, but he didn't yet, so I don't know. Scammed. He's not delivering. Alright, one last point of Flame Touch, we have this maxed out now. Now we can fully concentrate on like maxing out Inquisitor. And like there are 3 very important things you wanna go for here. Number 1, Aura of Censure, also known as Aura of Cancer, because it leads to like ridiculously OP. It's still kinda good, and we're definitely gonna go for this. Then number 2 being Steel Resolve for Aether and Chaos Resistance, because that's kind of hard to get by, and Steel Resolve gives you like a lot for free. And then also Inquisitor's Seal, which has like lots of flat absorption, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna go for. So we're gonna get another shrine here. That's always good, that's always good. And I think I haven't checked out my devotions in quite some time. Oh, never mind. Okay, so we have made our way towards, what's this called? Fissure, right? We're gonna put this to Thermite Mines, I think, and maybe this one to, say, like, I don't know, Bursting Ground, maybe. That's kind of not that important right now. Could also put this to, like, Flashbang, right? But then I would have to, like, actually use Flashbang. Could also put this to Fire Strike. Yeah, it's fine like this for now. Alright, so Fissure is basically volcanoes, right? Like my thermite mines are gonna like spawn these volcanoes now, which are pretty good. But Exterior's robes, lightning to fire. Well, that's actually pretty good, right? I mean, it's not as good as chaos to fire, but it's decent. Like, it does convert some of the lightning damage on static strike, this one over here, to fire, right? Alright, went number 3 down. Let's go for the Shaper of Flesh. And our normal, this area is kinda boring, right? There's nothing of interest here. Except for like 2 hidden stashes or something, right? Like on higher difficulties you have a shrine in here, you have like a side area on normal as well. I mean an ultimate as well. But here on normal it's kinda whatever. Kinda you just walk through here, kill some mobs on the way, get this like flesh warp stash over here. And well, yeah, that's kinda it already, right? Oh no, there's one more hidden stash. I mean, yeah, it's pretty beautiful. Like, this one reminds me of, what's it called? The... from, like, Metroid games. The Brimstone areas. Kinda like the Brimstone map from, like, Super Smash Bros. As well, right? Is it called Brimstone? Oh, Brimstar or something? I don't even know, man. And yeah, another chest down here. So like chest 1, right? Chest number 1, chest number 2, chest number 3.
Well met.
Kinky Gore. Yeah, that's this is pretty much Kinky Gore as well, right? Thanks for the follow. Welcome on, welcome on. I wouldn't. I mean, maybe you did, but then you unfollowed. I don't know. I mean, either way, welcome on, welcome on. Also, Rule 87, welcome on, welcome on. You got this item yesterday. Thinking about building a physical Doom bolt. Thoughts? I mean, it's not as good as the physical 8th array item, that's for sure. But I guess it can be pretty exotic. I mean, I guess you can like do a bit around it. I don't know how good it's gonna be though. tune you're working on has 15k iron bits cost for respecking. Well, if you're already that deep, then I would probably just make a new character. But yeah, what are you working on? Like, maybe we can help you out. Exotic translates to 0 DPS. I don't know, like some people tell me that like all of my builds are exotic as well. I wouldn't say all of my builds are 0 DPS, right? I mean, some are maybe not the best DPS, sure, but some are pretty good, I would say. Also like hug around, I mean, this guy is... I would like this guy to play like a bigger role in the game than he currently does. But currently he just doesn't play any role, like it doesn't matter if you kill him or not. Literally doesn't matter. So whatever. Choose whatever you want to. Do you have any tips for last stage Korvac? I'm playing hardcore for the first time and I'm sweating. I'm gonna die to him on elite. Yeah, Korvac can be pretty sketchy on elite, that's true. You have to absolutely dodge the meteors that he's like throwing from the skies, right? Like once he does that attack, like he doesn't do that attack like very soon. I think he does it at the same time as he like goes into like invulnerability phase, right? Like at the same time he just gonna like drop down the meteors, and you have to absolutely dodge those. Like they'll deal a lot of damage and also stun you. And also like don't face tank like the eyes that like circle around him and like close in on him, right? Don't face tank those. His charge attack can be kind of sketchy, and he does like a spin, right, where he like spins around and hits you, like in melee, like a quick spin that kind of deals some damage as well. But it's also like pretty hard to dodge. Like that one and the charge are pretty hard to dodge. Just make sure like that you hit maybe like a healing button right after you got hit by those abilities. And the meteors from the skies, yeah, like absolutely dodge those. Like that's like a 100% dodge, like a must dodge. Anyway, we are not up to Korvac yet, we are rather at Theoden, right, which is Act 6 boss here. And we're just gonna kill him. He's a 3-stage boss as well, actually. You should probably like not face snake him like this when you have like low Aetherus, right? At 40%, which is kinda not that good. Like the projectiles he shoots out in the first phase are pretty sketchy. Phase 2 is, I would say, rather easy usually. Phase 3, however, can be pretty sketchy, and if you like shoots projectiles at you, or like never mind, he's just gonna die. This is normal, I forgot. But yeah, he has like a ground slam, like a dunk basically, and a like ability where he like starts shooting like aether projectiles from like these shards, and you can like, yeah, like you should dodge those basically. But yeah, I couldn't really show you that because he just died. Suggestion for physical Doombolt support class, soldier or Oathkeeper? I would probably go with Oathkeeper, yeah.
Tell me, so it is finished.
Alright, this guy again gives us a legendary for completing the questline right here. Fiend Flesh Greaves. Well, those are pretty... These are like pet things, right? So we got this one, right, from the first, like for a colleague killing Logorian. which isn't bad actually. This is pretty decent. Very decent, like defensive pair of shoulders, and this one for boots. I mean, neither is ideal, but the shoulders are at least usable. The boots, I don't know, probably are not gonna be usable. They do have like the Fiend Flash absorption there, like the proc is not bad. 5000 damage absorption. That's like basically as much as I have health on me right now, right? Maybe they're still pretty good. For like tanking this, right?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
What do we have here? Arcane Waistguard, level 65. This one's +1 demo, so we're gonna buy it. Because we can craft that one later on at level 65 and probably replace the belt that we're using right now. Because this one has like no resistances at all. And this one has like base, Wit and Aether rest already. And then you will like roll additional, at least one additional affix, right? It's pretty good. Okay, let me check these items. Do I need any of these? I guess not. Like, this gun is not bad, but it's still like worse than Aldur's, right? What the fuck? These blue guns are so good. Pierce Aetherus, I mean that's not bad, but... What about the helmet here? Bounty Hunters is pretty decent as well, right? It's like way better for Pierce though. Alright, these are maybe usable, right? This is maybe usable, this is maybe usable. These... not probably. Another Dreadnought footpads again. Formidable of Celerity. Celerity has no attack speed, right? Devastating of Corrosion. Devastating is like fire damage, right? I don't know. Nothing really convinces me here. Secure the Black Iron Dogs. Alright, let's do that. It's like another side quest we got here. Well, that's your belt. The Arcane Belt. Wait, they named out an item after you as well? Pog. Wait, you can do play physical RE alongside physical do both? I guess you could, but it's pretty weird though. Fire to Aether, yikes. We don't want that. Alright, Black Iron Dogs are always over here. So if you have the map like this, it's like here. Alright. And Black Iron Dogs is a pretty like straightforward quest, right? You just go here, you clear all the mobs here and you're done. Not really like too exciting. There are like multiple waves spawning here, that's basically all that's happening. And we have an arcane mob spawning here as well. Well, these arcane mobs, if they live long enough, they have an ability to like debuff you from all of your like permanent auras, so don't get hit by the purple projectile that they can shoot out if they live long enough. But you're normal, that shouldn't be a problem usually. Not the Arcaneist cup. Alright. So yeah, that's basically it with Act 6, except for the one quest that I talked about earlier in Morndale, right? So let's do that one. Let's go back to Morndale and find the Chaos Rift. Also, there's a shrine in here that I actually forgot about. Right, whoops. Gotta get the shrine. And we got a blueprint for Ulda Jax. Well, if you're playing Promise Strike, this is pretty good for you, right? But it's casting speed, not attack speed. Nani? I guess it's still worse than Spark Throwers done, right? Spark Throwers are like so good. Alright, let's get these other two nodes here as well. They are pretty juicy. Just go force wave. What? What? Instead of Promise Strike? What? That's like a different class, dude. Force wave ranged. That's pretty interesting. Oh, cast speed? Yeah. Just go force wave with Ulda Jax. Lol. Alright, time to find the Chaos Rift. Where the fuck is it? Hello? What? Oh, there we go.
Well met.
Kairos, welcome, thanks for the photo. I hate that Red Scorcher doesn't change Brimstone projectile's color. Yeah. I don't think anything can change Brimstone's color, right? So down here in the Cinder Waste you have two bosses. Number one, Gabathon. Actually, you have three, right? Number one is Gabathon, this guy, who is a pretty scary, like, Warlock, honestly. He's not that easy. And then you have the minion of Dravis, which we need to cut as well for a certain quest here. Oh, there it is. Badragos, the Thrall of Dravis. Dravis. I think he's called Dravis, right? Not Dravis. Dravis. A Bloom. Kiras? What? 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 Anyway, you want to move on to the next level here. What? It's on the background? Oh, that is called Kyros, not Kairos. He's called that. He's called Kyros, or he or she. What the fuck was that jump? Did you see that? Wait, what? Is Kyros like a character I should know? Probably don't know. I mean, I do obviously not know who Kyros is. Oh, it's a Greek name. Oh, okay. Alright, Bloodstones, right. Now, these guys want me to save them. You can choose to either not save them, or save them. If you save them, you will have... this actually has an effect on a certain boss spawn later in the Ruins of Abid, right? If you choose to save them, they're gonna summon a Chthonian here in the like tomb here in the Ruins of Abid, and that Chthonian is gonna kill the Temple Guardians and then like chill there instead, right? If you however don't save them, then they won't be able to do that, and then you will have to fight like 3 Temple Guardians there and stuff, which on normal and elite doesn't matter too much, but for like ultimate difficulty it does matter because the Temple Guardians and the Chthonians have like different drops. Like they both have like a legendary offhand that they can drop. The Chthonians the one for, or like the Chthonian the one for physical Doombolt, and the Temple Guardians the one for physical Aether Ray.
I hope you're ready to write the
So
next chapter
if you wanna
of
like
my
play
story.
one of those builds,
Unfortunately, this one's still a
you
work
should
in
probably like
progress.
consider saving or not saving them, right? Alright, so if you have done the Dyla quests with her diary in Homestead, she's gonna spawn here later in Act 6, right? And then she asks you to like have 2 clues. We basically got those 2 clues, right? Number 1 was the letter that we got down here in the cellar here in the outskirts, like some minutes ago. And then the other one was the bloom, the offering that we got from Banjogas in the Chthonian Rift, right? So we basically did these 2 quests in advance, and there you go. Seems good. Alright, next level we can finally grab some additional Aether Chaos Restaurant. So now we are finished with Act 6. However, there's still one more like side quest I want to do from the vanilla game that I haven't done yet before we move on with Act 7, the next episode here. And that side quest will involve... This one is really good, right? Plus 2 Aura of Cancer, hell yeah. Oh, this one is actually good as well. Relentless of Alacrity, nice. That's level, what, 55 as well? Okay. Stonehide prefix is so good as well, right? Kinda. I think I wanna farm the mountain a bit, right? Got across. Okay, so for this quest line here, we're gonna need some dynamite. I only have 1, I think I need more than 1 actually. So let's go to like Homestead, to the smith, because like literally every single smith in in Cairn can craft dynamite, except for the one in in Davis Crossing. So if you need more dynamite, you can go to any of these guys and craft some dynamite, right? There we go.
Find any blueprints. Bring them back here.
So if you wanna play Piss AR, I have to kill those guys. I mean, you don't have to kill them, you just have to not save them, right? Like you can't even kill them, but you can choose to like leave them to rot. Yeah, that's what you have to do. So yeah, Hidden Path time, right? Hidden Path is a side quest from the vanilla game, which does give you another skill point and another attribute point for completing it. So part 1, basically straight out of Davis Crossing, you go like over here and then to this detonation site, and then you're gonna, well, get wrecked if you have bad poison rests, right? So you should have really good poison risk for this. I guess at least 70%, just like I have. And I guess if you're playing veteran, then you should have like 80%. And here you will find, or like rather, this hidden path has a total of 4 parts. And the first 3 parts have like 3 guardians, which each have like the chance to drop their pants. I don't know which kind of pants this guy's supposed to wear, but he has some pants, right? Which he didn't drop, unfortunately. But yeah, like all the pants that these guys can drop are pretty good. So you should check them out. Or even farm them, maybe. Alright, number 2 is gonna be in the Broken Hills. You gotta get them drunk first to drop their pants, I guess so, yeah. So I mean, this hidden path is basically related to Act 7, and because of that it is basically lore around, like, witch gods lore, right? And the first guy was the Guardian of Dreeg, number 2 is gonna be the Guardian of Soleil, and number 3 is gonna be the Guardian of Bismiel. So the second guy is gonna obviously deal some vitality and chaos damage, right? Or like chaos and fire, I don't know. Definitely chaos. Well, these disengages are like really iffy with the terrain sometimes. That's art. Berserker XD. XD. Alright, the second part is pretty short. There's literally only the boss here and some like trash mobs or elites can spawn before him, but he didn't drop his pants either. What the fuck? I guess he wasn't drunk enough either, right? Alright, part 3 over here at Asakarn Road. Dropping pants before dinner just doesn't mean you have no self-respect. What if you didn't put any on in the first place? Yeah, that's true, Adios, but like with all the others, like it should happen like this then instead, right? Like if it doesn't work, then it should be like this, right? Like, I don't know. And like with all the other movement abilities, it is like that as well. But this warp seems to only happen with disengage, right? Which makes this a little bit, I don't know, weirder than the others. Well. I mean, I know, Adios, but like the end result is still the same. Like the end result is basically that with other movement or speed abilities, you never port around like that. Like it just never happens. At least not from my opinion. Wear the poopy pants and throw poop at them. They start dropping it. I guess. Alright, Hidden Path Part 3 has the Guardian of Bismiel here, right? Which like deals lightning damage and physical or something, I guess. Or cold, lightning cold, I guess. Yeah. Alright, at least this one dropped his pants. I mean, Bismiel dropping the pants is like the best thing anyway, right? Actually, I mean, when it comes to like actual stats, I prefer Dreeg and Soleil pants, because like Dreeg does give you stun rest, and Soleil gives you lifesteal, and this one only gives you like what? Pet stuff, I guess. Aggressive is offensive ability, Reptilian Resilience is, I think, Poison Rest or something, or like Entrapment, or like Health Regen. I don't know. Anyway, there's another boss here that is entirely optional. But since this is normal, right, we're just gonna attempt that boss. And this boss is called the Madqueen, which can be pretty sketchy, right? You wanna keep your distance. Like, look at these projectiles. Did you see those? She shoots those projectiles whenever she gets hit by a projectile, right? And she does that whenever she's glowing red purplish like this, right? So yeah, you wanna either only attack her when she doesn't have that aura up, or keep your distance, right? A good way to like know whenever she's like gonna pop her aura or not is to like listen to her screams, right? Like she only, like not every time she screams she's gonna like activate or deactivate that aura, but she's usually only gonna activate or deactivate that aura when she also screams. So whenever she screams, check out her like body if she has like an aura around her or not. And yeah, I mean, if she doesn't, feel free to attack her. If she does, then you wanna go safe, then don't attack her. Life Leech Russ can help, I guess. I don't know. But honestly, you don't really need it that badly. Wait, didn't they like get rid of like Life Leech damage in this game? Either way, for part 4 you need to go to the East Marsh. And there's a couple of reasons why you want to go to the East Marsh, right? There are actually 2 new areas with this latest patch here in the East Marsh. Which, I mean, I might as well just show them to you. And there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses which can like drop monster frequencies, right? So if you're like interested in those, depending on your build, you should like go here probably as well. And farm those bosses. For this build I will need none of them, but if you're like playing another character it might be interesting for you, right? So hidden path, or like hidden area number 1, or like what am I saying, hidden, it's not hidden, it's like a new area, right? New area number 1 is this one over here. This one will have a pretty nice item for saboteurs actually. Right, Gale Slice the Ruthless has the ability to like die and drop a medal called Gale Slice Spark. This one converts chaos and fire to cold to flame touched. I mean, if you're playing a Purifier, I don't think you wanna do that. Like, I could go like Cold Fire Strike, but it's only like 50%, right? So you kinda need more than that. Miles Dong. Yo, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. Welcome, welcome on. Pog. Thank you, man. How are you doing? Also, these new areas have the so-called celestial totems, right? Which can like spawn up to 6 tentacle monsters. Alright. So you gotta like be prepared for these guys. I guess. Well, this one only spawned 1. It's not that hard. But yeah, they also have like a chance to give you blueprints, right? So if you are here, might as well just clear this totem as well, right? For some more blueprints. Blueprints. Just killing characters in Grim Dawn. You're playing hardcore as well, I presume then? Alright, let's do a full East March clear here, right? So that I can show you all the bosses. So boss number 2 is this guy, right? Baligor, the Swamp King. I mean, he's a troll, so you kinda like don't wanna get hit in melee by this guy. He also has a monster frequent, which he didn't drop. He has like a 2-hander, like an acid 2-hander. Which is pretty nice for like witch hunters and dervishes, for example. Again, not something I need on this character, right? We're gonna go up the mountain here a bit. And there's gonna be another boss up there. Mistborn Talisman. Oh yeah, this guy also has the ability to drop the blueprint for Mistborn Talisman. Like this troll here and Wodrak, like the end boss of Act 3, right? I mean Act 2 rather. In the Smargus Pass, like those two have the ability to drop the Mistborn Talisman. So like if you need the blueprint for the Mistborn Talisman, you can farm it, for example, here. Henrik is unbalanced. I don't know what you mean. Also, let's scout the Bone Hunter here, right? Yeah, she's boss number 3. She can drop a monster frequent revolving around Blade Arc. It's a shield, so like you gotta use it with a one-hander, like one-handed Blade Arc. Also, there's a Shrine here, which is pretty nice. More attack speed for us. Seems good. Alright. We're gonna move back into the marsh. Click on this ancient totem. Get some more blueprints. Get some more elites here. Yo, Mr. Engineer, welcome on, welcome on. Thank you so much for the bits, man. How are you? Also, Turkey of Light, how are you, man? Elric, find showcase on Elite soon. Probably not today, no. I'm gonna finish like all of normal today. But yeah, maybe on Wednesday, right? So this is gonna be like the third part of the Hidden Path, right? Over here, right? We basically went like this so far. Right. There's one other side area I kind of want to show you guys before that though. Just like over here, another new area, right? Here you can farm the offhand for my Apodoth Deceiver. So let's go there. Let's look at a strange key here, which yeah, we can do this one as well, right? Since we found a strange key here, as well, we might as well do that side dungeon as well. Catch up with like all of these vanilla side quests that I haven't done on the first episode, right? Alright, so over here is the boss basically, right? You just kill him and then you either get his monster frequent or you don't. Well, this time I didn't get it. Also, you can read some lore if you want to, right? Some good lore. Good old lore. A Watcher of the Frozen North. Oh, that's a Nightblade shield. I don't know, Nightblade shields are always horrible because, like, why would you play a Nightblade with a shield, right? This doesn't make any sense. Lore, Omega Lore. I wish devotion point maximum was 60. I don't know. Honestly, I kinda agree with them not increasing it for Forgotten Gods. Because I feel like 55 is like a pretty good number. Like, if you had more points, it would like make reaching more devotions like way easier, right? Because of that, like, characters would be like even more powerful than they already are. I don't think like Grim Dawn has like a problem with like characters being not powerful enough. The game is already like pretty well balanced around 55 devotion points, I would say. I mean, if the game was maybe harder and you also had like more devotions to choose from, then yeah, 60 would be interesting. But as it is right now, no, I think 55 is totally fine. Don't need to increase that. You love your two-handed dervish, Raynon? Nice, man. I'm happy to I'm happy to hear that. What the fuck is wrong with my happiness today? What the heck? What the fuck is my language doing today? I need to calm down a bit. I need to drink some water or something. What the heck? Alright. I am happy to hear that. There we go. I don't think it's gonna be that, like, good, actually. Happy? Happy to have? But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. I mean, the high CDR on that build certainly does make Ascension, and because of that, like, all of Dervish feel a lot tankier, right? Free my inner Schwab. Oh boy. What do you mean by that? Did, like, Swabians speak retarded? Alright, this area also has another shrine, that's pretty nice. And a totem. This is a Eldritch totem though, so this is gonna actually spawn Act 7 mobs, right? 7 mobs? Yeah, indeed. So these can be a little bit sketchy, right? You wanna have your disengage button ready for that. Tells us read lore, skips one. Yeah, of course. Wait, so who's wrecked by League? Who's wrecked by League? I wonder. Alright, so we made it to Hydra and Magi, right? What do we go for now? I mean, eventually you want to go for Torch, right? Eventually. On the other hand, I also am kind of worried about my CC resistances, right? Like, stun is pretty garbage, Chaos and Aether aren't like that great either right now. So I'm thinking of going for Throne, right? Throne has Slow Rust, Pierce Rust, CC Rust, like Stun Rust, Chaos Rust, Freeze Rust, Aether Rust. And, like, I could go for Throne. Like, remove Quill, go for like Throne, Spider, and then Torch, right? That seems probably like a good idea. I could also like remove Fiend at some point maybe, or like get Ghoul instead of Jackal, right? How's my movement speed? Movement speed is 134%. I mean, next level, literally next level, I'm gonna like get this right. It's gonna give me 6% movement speed, which is the same as Jackal. So I could like get rid of that and like get Ghoul instead, right? Maybe work on Throne first, actually. Like Throne. Remove Jackal, fill up the Throne, remove Quill, get Ghoul around. That's probably good. Alright, time for the boss of Act 4, or like part 4. The Hidden Path, the Sentinel. He can be a little bit sketchy, honestly. Can be pretty scary. Like, he did proc my blast shield, for example, as you could see. Also, you can like spawn a crystal, and if he spawns that crystal, you should not fight him next to the crystal. Like, the crystal empowers him by quite a bit. But yeah, after talking to this guy here, you basically got a skill point as well, and like for killing the Guardian of Bismiel back in Aztecan Road, right, you got a attribute point for that, and for this one you got a skill point. So we're gonna put that into... Well, it's probably time to get word of renewal, right? With the movement speed and the small heal. Inquisitor Seal, yeah, that as well, that as well. But I think we can wait a little bit longer with Inquisitor Seal. Like, I don't need Inquisitor Seal before... What's it called? Ultimate, I mean Elite, right? Sure Earth Rings and Gaze Devotion. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I would love to see that, man. I'm gonna check out your build later if you're streaming today later in the evening. So yeah, what would I want to do here? Right, remove Jackal. Alright. Remove Jackal. Grab Throne. Then remove Quill. And put these pawns into the Ghoul, right? This will basically give me, well, 6% less attack speed, which we're gonna get back with Spider, kinda. But also Ghoul is gonna give me like lifesteal, right, more lifesteal, and a Circuit Breaker, which is gonna like proc whenever I drop below 45% health, for like more lifesteal and Physrus, and attack speed. Also Throne is gonna take care of my CC resistances, right, like Freeze, Stun, and some like Slow as well. That's pretty good. Alright. I should probably like give you a Grim Tools for this. Right. This is basically the end of... Dude, this is also really good metal actually. It doesn't give me like any damage, but Pierce Rust, Aether Rust, Stun Rust is pretty juicy. I might think about this. Actually, let me farm. This is pretty decent. Decent boots, I mean pants. Rune Carved of Haste. Elemental Bleed instead of... I kinda need that poison still, right? I'm very low on poison rest right now still. So these are good, right? These are good. They don't have poison rest though. Yeah, I wanna use these boots for sure later at level 58. Do I wanna use Scarage? No. I wanna use this. I wanna use these, this one, right? Relentless of Alacrity actually. Instead of the superior one, yeah, okay. Resolute of Nature's Bounty. I need Poison Rust on my gear, right? +2 Static Strike is interesting. Yo, Fibu guy, welcome in, welcome in. And Circle of Life, welcome in as well. How are you guys doing? Officers of Alacrity. Wait, I can already use this one right now, right? Yeah. This is so much attack speed, that's why it's so good, right? And it's like a higher base damage tier as well.
Well met.
Thanks for the follow, Iradar GG. Welcome on, welcome on. Yeah, these two are also pretty fun. Pretty fun. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Devil's Crossing real quick, retrieve my my purified salt, right?
Let's take a look.
Put my Aether's aura back on the new pistol. Use the ward. And now I wanna reset the game and try to kill the mountain again till I get a good chest, right? So let's go to the sewers. It's a pretty easy run, right? It's a pretty short run. Pretty easy to farm this guy. Getting another cluster here, seems good, seems good. Also, is there like any fire strike monster infrequent one-hander? Like one-handed pistol? That I could also like farm? I know there's like a two-hander, right? Alright, we got dread plating of attack. Dread plating is the one I don't want, right? I want the other one. This one is bad headed to Aether conversion one. I want the other one that has like chaos to fire conversion, right? Get baited by Adios. Should I click it as well or not? After seeing your comment, I should probably not click it, right? Oh yeah, I gotta sign up Eldrick, right? I forgot to sign up Eldrick earlier today. Hand from Chronic, guys. Yeah, this one, right? And Carrion's Mace. Well, that's a melee weapon. So there's nothing. Apart from the two-hander, right? The two-handed ranged weapon. Well, that's unfortunate. And you kinda also wanna farm these shoulders, right, because of the Chaos Elemental conversion, and plus 3 to Brimstone on top, right? That's pretty juicy. And I guess same thing goes for Galacross, right? Well, if you get it, right? The Burning Purifier. Should we play a Purifier on a Purifier? We can get rid of this stuff here, right? What the fuck am I still using here? This is like actually gonna be good now. It's like for caster as well, right? It's like caster gun actually, like for Thermite Mine and Kindred Bomb. Pretty garbage as well. Alright, let's reset. Forgotten quotation marks. Omega. Alright. Let's go for Sirius again. Level 52. Now we wanna go for the Aether and Chaos Rush on Series Old, right? As well. It's like 1 point here, why not, right? That's pretty good as well. 100 health for free. Seems good. Now, since I've already cleared this Act 6, right, and the upcoming Act 7, the Forgotten Gods Act, doesn't really like have lots of Aether or Chaos damage, I think I'm actually gonna like start putting more points into the Master Gar again to like just make my way to Order of Sendra, right? Like, I don't need the Stay Resolve until Elite, since we've already cleared this Act now. Alright, that's the one, right? Yeah, this one has +3 Explosive Strike, +3 Rune of Kalastor, Chaos to Fire Conversion, Chaos, Bleed, Stun, Resistance. Oh, because of Ancient prefix as well. Of Thorns is like Physical Retail, that's useless, but Ancient is a really good rare suffix actually, like a prefix. So, I mean, yeah, this is really good. I'm gonna definitely use this at level 55. Seems good, seems good. Okay, let's go back to crossing. Streamer loot in the settings. Give me streamer loot. Alright, so with this is gonna be the end of this part 2 of this SSF on Purifier, right? So thank you so much everybody for watching this SSF Purifier part 2, and I'll see you guys around on part 3. People leave finger to YouTube. Wow, you guys are rude.